How I accidentally destroyed my toxic manager's entire career with one email. My manager Carol treated customer service like a war zone. She'd scream at employees for bathroom breaks, dock pay for being 1 minute late, and force us to lie to customers about return policies to boost her quarterly numbers. Carol's favorite trick was the impossible metrics game. She'd set targets no human could hit, then write people up when they inevitably failed. Need to answer 50 calls per hour while also processing returns, handling complaints, and upselling every customer? Good luck. If you can't handle the pressure, she'd say with a smirk, maybe retail isn't for you. Last month, she implemented a new rule: no sitting during 8-hour shifts, even during slow periods. When pregnant Sarah asked for accommodation, Carol loudly announced, "Pregnancy isn't a disability. If you can't stand, you can't work." The breaking point came when Carol forced our elderly coworker Frank to work through his heart medication schedule. "Pills can wait," she said. "Customers can't." Frank had a panic attack at register 3. Instead of calling 911, Carol made him finish his shift because we're short-staffed. That's when I decided to document everything. For 2 weeks, I secretly recorded Carol's daily tirades, screaming at teenagers, mocking customers with disabilities, bragging about manipulating corporate policies to maximize her bonus while screwing over employees. But the golden recording came during a particularly bad day, when Carol got a call from our district manager asking about our store's high turnover rate. "These people are just lazy," Carol said, not realizing her office door was open. "I tell corporate they quit for personal reasons, but honestly, they can't handle real work. I run a tight ship here." Then she said the magic words, "I've been padding our customer satisfaction scores and inflating sales numbers for months. Corporate thinks we're their star location, but I just know how to make the numbers look good." I had her admitting to fraud on tape. My plan was to send the recordings to HR, but I made a crucial mistake. Instead of typing HR@company.com, I accidentally sent everything to corporate@company.com, which goes directly to the CEO and entire executive board. My email was simple: "Thought you should hear how your star manager really operates. Audio files attached." 20 minutes later, my phone exploded with notifications. The CEO had forwarded my email to the entire corporate leadership team, the legal department, and somehow it got leaked to our company's internal Slack, where 3,000 plus employees could see it. Carol was in the middle of yelling at a cashier about lunch break attitudes when her phone started buzzing non-stop. Then the store phone rang. "Carol speaking. How can I?" Her face went white as she listened. "No, sir, I can explain. That's taken out of context. Please don't." She hung up and immediately started deleting files from her computer like her life depended on it. 5 minutes later, 2 corporate security officers walked through our front door. The entire store went silent as they approached Carol's office. "Ma'am, we need you to step away from the computer and come with us." As they escorted her out in front of customers and staff, Carol spotted me behind the register. Our eyes met, and I could see the exact moment she realized where those recordings came from. "You," she whispered, her face contorting with rage. "You destroyed everything." "Actually," I said calmly, ringing up a customer's purchase, "you destroyed everything." I just pressed send. The aftermath was swift and brutal. Carol was fired for fraud, employee harassment, and violating about 12 different corporate policies. The state labor board launched an investigation into our store's practices. 3 local news stations picked up the story about the toxic manager takedown. But the best part, corporate offered me Carol's position. "We've reviewed your personnel file," the district manager explained. "Turns out Carol had been giving you negative performance reviews while you consistently received the highest customer satisfaction scores in the district. My first act as manager was implementing the most employee-friendly policies corporate would allow: break rooms with actual chairs, flexible scheduling for parents and students, and zero tolerance for harassment." Carol tried to sue me for unlawful recording, but it turns out our state allows recording when documenting workplace violations. Last I heard, she's working at a gas station and telling customers it's only temporary until her wrongful termination lawsuit pays out. Some people never learn that treating others badly eventually catches up to you.